Hi, I'm Cindy Hodnett, Editor-in-Chief of Design Today. We're here in the Magnolia Home showroom at High Point Market. We're talking with Joanna Gaines about our new collection. Joanna, you know what I love about what you're doing with the line is really you are giving the consumer permission to mix and match. Talk a little bit about how you incorporate found with new and your aesthetic.
Yeah, you know, I've always said it's about the blend, and I think at any point when everything seems too matchy-matchy, it doesn't feel like home, because I think home, I think the space, when it's a little imperfect and there's story and there's character to it, that's what really makes people feel comfortable.
Talk a little bit about some of the materials that you chose for the upholstery line.
You know, I think if we go with these timeless kind of lines, a lot of the sofas that are out there have these timeless looks to them, but then I wanted to pair them with some fun, bold color. So, you know, in the front you've seen the emerald, the velvet, which I just love anything green, but really classic, has a little bit of a modern vibe, but also the blue stuff, a little bit traditional. I think, you know, it's just kind of fun to have a pop of color on these sofas, but the great thing about this line is there's 10 other colors you can choose from. So if you don't want the bold color, you can always go with a neutral or a gray.
What are your favorite pieces in this? I know, it's like
so
asking
hard.
your favorite child, right?
I know, every little corner I go, I'm like, oh man, I want that in the house. I think that's been the hardest thing, is I want all these pieces in the house every time that we launch a new line, but I'm like, I've got to stick with what I've got. But my favorite thing is just how they all pair together, and it doesn't stick you to one specific style, which I think is kind of freeing. Like you said, it gives homeowners just kind of inspiration to just try it out. So it's been fun to kind of walk the showroom and see how I can pull some modern over here with some primitive, and somehow it all still goes together.
So this really veers off into your own at-home style. What are some of the favorite pieces you found out in antique shops or just discoveries you've made?
So a lot of my favorite pieces, I've got, you know, some hutches and some kind of organizational cabinets and even some coffee tables. A lot of that was the inspiration for some of the stuff in April. I've got a really beautiful oval table out there that has a really raw kind of pine finish. And when I first saw it when it was finished, I couldn't tell the difference between that and the actual antique piece. So just the carvings on it, the details, I think that's kind of the stuff that I love, are the details on these pieces that really set them apart.
And is home your getaway, or is there?
I think for us, just what I put out on the floor, I really want it to feel practical to people. I want it to have a story, and I draw all of my inspiration from home and from the farm. So it's very important that that's where we're definitely grounded.
Well, consumers everywhere are thanking you. So thank you very much.